Okay, so I didn't think I was going to record this, but you know what? I need some audio for my new speed drawing that I'm doing of whatever I'm doing right now, which I don't know what it's going to be to, but yeah, you'll be seeing me speed draw while I'll talk about this one subject. So social media sucks. It especially sucks right now for all artists. Well, I don't really know how Twitter's doing. Twitter's always been a cesspool. It's always been like the place where I go if I want bad news, if I want to see people argue, and if I want to see, you know, just an overall negative thought to the human mind. So my thoughts on TikTok is that, well, as it is good for really promoting your art, in the long run, it's not a really good place to hold followers. Now, as I say this, I've been banned maybe 3-4 times already on that app. And honestly, all the times I have been banned, I've been banned from like the most stupidest things. I'm either just getting reported by a bunch of little kids, or the system flags all my drawings for being too much nudity when in reality it's a drawing. One, you allow nudity in art, which I've seen on there. And 3, I cover up most of my drawings and they'll still get banned anyway. Which leads me to my next rant on TikTok, which is the system reporting is just so asinine. Like, what AI are they using to make this thing go? Like, TikTok built the most sophisticated FYP page I've ever seen in my life. It works better than YouTube. It works better than Instagram. It works better than Facebook for you, for like people, for you pages, right? But the reporting system is like a mindless robot with no coding at all. It absolutely baffles me. It's like if it's just like 5 instant reports on like a video, it'll automatically get flagged with no reason at all. And then when you try to get that reporting, you know, appealed, it takes maybe like a week or so to get appealed, if it gets appealed. And then so on and so on and so on. Eventually you just want to start a new account and, you know, try out the same thing all over again. You know, I don't have any of those issues with Instagram or with YouTube, you know what I mean? But with TikTok, unfortunately, it is the best thing to use right now still, and it's still the thing that lets me reach a lot of new people. But if it wasn't around, but if it just cleaned up some of its issues, it would be the most perfect app. So now my thing with TikTok is that I only go live now for my followers, and is the best way I could actually and showing my art to new people without me getting banned a lot, without me getting too banned. Too banned, is that a word? So for me, anime TikTok is really, really toxic. But for me as an anime artist, that's fine, I have to embrace it. But as a piece of advice, if you're an anime artist too that just want to post their anime art, you should just post it and then leave the app. Don't spend any longer than like 2 minutes on it. It's not really good for your mental health. Especially if you make the saucy art that I make. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of, you know, trolls in the comment. Okay, so we talked about Twitter, we talked about TikTok. Okay, now on to the fun part, IG. So Instagram I used to love. When I first started art, this is where I first started, this is where I first showed all my art, this is where I reached all my first fans and all that good stuff. There came a point where I just did not grow. Like, the growing stopped for a long time. And now the growing still stops, and now it's hitting like this negative effect. Now I'm losing followers every single day. Now, I don't know if it's people leaving, people's accounts getting banned, or just some system issue. And now the sad part is all my new Instagram followers are coming from TikTok. So my TikTok followers are now my new Instagram followers. And then they got this whole thing with the reels, and now I have to make videos, which I don't mind. I like making videos, but it's just recycled TikToks. I'm uploading it. And now the only reason I'm still using IG is because I'm getting paid for it. I'm basically getting paid every single month to do reels, and as a form of income, of course, I'm gonna keep doing that. So the reach with reels is not as good as the reach with TikToks. Some hit, some don't hit. It really varies. It doesn't really matter, honestly. But the followers I get from reels is nowhere compared to the followers I get from TikToks either. So I think Instagram still has this thing where it's like following people is just not it. I don't know what it is with Instagram. Any of my new art posts, like my normal art posts, gets no love. Gets barely any love at all. Gets no push, nothing. And I see this from Insight, okay? Obviously there's likes coming in, right? But on Insights, compared to like last year, compared to like 2 years, it's definitely declined like 50-60% for sure. And now the only reason I really still like using Instagram is not because of the reels, it's because I still get to message people much easier than I can message people on like TikTok or something. Obviously, it's like impossible for me to figure out messaging on YouTube, so I don't even know how to go on that. And all my commissions and all that stuff has to come through Instagram. It's the most easiest thing to do, or people email me, one or the other, but it's mostly Instagram where I set up those, where I can talk to people about commissions and, you know, possible collaborations with people and stuff like that. Now, I don't know what Instagram is doing. They're trying to become like TikTok, you know, it's just not going to work out. Instagram needs to stay the old Instagram the way it was and not focus too much on video, and that's just my opinion on it. Let TikTok be its own beast. Let Twitter be its own beast. Instagram needs to stop copying other social media platforms. and just honestly just do their own thing, because we come to Instagram when we don't want to be bothered by TikToks, and we go to TikToks when we don't want to be bothered by Instagram. So like, my thing is, when is the next big thing, right? So TikTok's coming on what, 3 years now, and honestly no one has been able to beat it. So like, my thing is, when is someone gonna come along, do the thing TikTok does, but with a better reporting system, with a better community guideline system, and with a better way to stay in touch with your followers? Because that's the thing about TikTok too. I have like 50k followers on there, and I swear it doesn't reach any of them. If I look at my analytics, it doesn't really go to my followers. It goes to the For You page, and like, my following percentage that I see is like 12%. So 12% of 50,000 people, really? You showed it to 12% of them? And then the other percentage is the FYP page, which is not guaranteed having an audience on it, because I don't know how it works. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. At least Instagram, it shows it to your followers. I would hope so. But it's just, I don't know. I guess like, to me, it's like, what's the point of following people? Like, if you're an artist, you need a following. You need a way for your art to go out to these people, to your followers, right? And if these platforms don't find a way to put it out to your followers, how are they ever going to see you? Like, I'll be honest, I go on Instagram, and if you're not in the first 4 flicks of my finger, I'm never going to see what you posted, ever. And if you're on my story on Instagram and you're not the first 4 people, it's over. I'm not going to see you. And that's just an apology to all my artist friends out there. I know you guys are posting art, but it's probably because I can't see it, because Instagram is not pushing it out to me. Same thing with TikTok. TikTok has this friends tab, right? I go on it once in a while just to see what the people I'm following, because I'm not following that many people on TikTok. At least that kind of works, right? But you have to go on your friends tab. You have to go on a whole new tab, get out of For You page just to get on that page. It's a whole thing, right? Why don't they just combine everything into just the For You page, and then not have like a following, a friends tab? It could all be so simple. You guys, social media is just making it too complicated for artists. And now I have to be an incredible video producer as well, this is another thing. I have to be a 4K video producer, which I don't mind because I have the camera. But I have to be a 4K video producer on Instagram and a 720p video producer on TikTok. I don't get it. Why does none of my 4K videos work on TikTok, but they work on Instagram? Like, if you go on Instagram Reels, right? It's perfection videos. Film, like, most beautiful reels you'll ever see. You'll never see that on TikTok. None of those reels I see on Instagram are on TikTok. TikTok, what do I see? 720p front-facing cameras. Terrible lighting. Every single video. It's like I'm stuck on an Android Galaxy 2. I don't get it. My worst looking videos do the best on TikTok. I just don't understand. And this video that I'm probably putting out right now, this commentating video, it'll probably do ass on TikTok. Probably. Because I'm obviously going to cut up this long ass video to put on TikTok, to put on Reels. Because, I need content. Long form equals short form content, blah, blah, blah. But it makes no sense. I have to be Steven Spielberg on Instagram. What more can I say on this subject for a couple more minutes? Okay, I will say going live on TikTok has helped a lot. So going live on TikTok, I really like it because, one, it's a lot of interaction, but there are a lot of trolls too, which is fine. I have moderators to block all that stuff. And it's the best way for me right now to gain followers. And of course, accept donations if, people are willing to donate. A couple cents here and there, a couple dollars here and there. So that's awesome. But the thing about TikTok live, right? I feel like I get banned at any second just because of my art. So I have to cover up the thing about my art is just, it's not even that saucy, which is the sad part. Like, I could make my art more saucy. I think I'm also holding myself back from drawing the most sauciest art out there because I eventually have to show this to my social media platforms, which right now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna draw more saucy art and just show the face, because I can only show the face on TikTok, but on Instagram I could show whatever. Whatever. Anything goes on fucking Instagram. Anything goes on YouTube, because they have an actual system that works. And YouTube has a plus 18 adult section, you know, like, no, this is not made for kids, blah blah blah. So why can't TikTok have that section? Why can't TikTok have a this is not for children section? Not children, but like minors section. Because once again, there's a lot of adult content on YouTube. There's a lot of adult content on Instagram. That's perfectly fine. And I don't even consider my stuff too adult anyway. But TikTok is just catering to all these mindless users that have no idea what they're talking about, and they could just gather a whole bunch of other mindless users to gang up on that creator. And then that's it. The reporting system's like, good job, guys. You did it. We're going to reward you by banning that user. So I feel like if TikTok could figure out like at least that portion, I think I'll actually love using TikTok again. Because I'll be real with you, I haven't loved using any of these apps for a while. Maybe in the beginning. Like in the beginning, I loved it. It was fun. I got the views, got the love, blah, blah, blah. But then, you start getting punished. Kind of like no, I'm kidding. My parents love me. But this is how it is, man. Like, how much abuse can artists take before they start giving up on these social media platforms? And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna go on social media to watch, no offense, my friends' content. Because my friends' content, they're not content creators. They're just my friends. And they just point and shoot a camera. That's it. Might as well just be on Snapchat. But seriously, like, you guys as in social media, you need artists. You need us. You need creators. Treat us correctly. Treat us right, or we're out. Simple as that. And then who are you gonna have? Who are you gonna have to attract to your platform if we all decide we're out? But unfortunately, we're all just chokehold into all this social media circle. And it's sad. It really is sad. Because I feel like it does limit my ability to make art. And that's just not how it should be. I should be able to make whatever I want. I mean, I do. But I definitely, in the back of my mind, limit it. I don't know. These are just some thoughts. If you want to be a social media artist, if you want to use social media as an art, you don't have to take the advice or, take too much grain in it. But this is just me speaking from experience. And, well, I hope this helps somebody. If you're deciding to, fully go all in on this social media game that we all are in. Other than that, I think my speed draw is now done of whoever I'm drawing. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to my thoughts while watching me draw this awesome artwork, in my opinion. If you haven't liked, comment, or subscribed, do so already. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.